folks, welcome back to mini virtual meetups, maintenance, care and tips on our minis. This is the last in our session. My name is Stuart, and over the last couple of weeks we've been looking at areas of the vehicle that may have some concerns with ourselves after not driving our vehicle for a period of time. What I'd like to concentrate on now is two areas, the inside and the outside. One more thing for the outside, the windshield. Now with the windshield, if it's not been driven, obviously they're going to get a lot of dirt and probably bird poo on the windshield. One of the things is try not to let the wiper blades do the work and clean the windshield. And also when you pressure washes for the first time, they may be blocked or they may not be spraying fully as well. So when you do use your wipers, the wipers are going to be going across the screen with the dust and some of the dirt. So what I like to do first is probably get a little bit of water, just run it across the windshield. At least then when I turn my wipers on, it's going to be a clean sweep for the wipers. Now, another thing I'd like to show you about the wipers. Okay, with the wipers, if your vehicle's being left for a long period of time, or even in the winter when we have some forecast of ice rain, what we can do is put our wipers into a service mode, which is the easiest way to help us replace our wipers anyway. What you would do is when you get into your vehicle, you switch your ignition on, main display and center display, turn the ignition off again, hold the wiper arm all the way to the top, just wait a few seconds, the wipers will move, then they'll stop into the central position. Now we can pull the wipers back, replace them or leave them off the screen so they don't freeze, stick or even get any dirt on them from that point of view. Okay, and that's the service mode. When you want to switch it back off, you basically turn your ignition on, just touch your wiper, stalk, and the vehicle's back to normal again. So that's the service position. Okay, so there's the service mode, wipers, but as you can see, once everything's done, before you start driving, it's always best to start with a beautiful, clean windshield. You've got to be kidding. Okay folks, so now we're going to drive the car. At last we're going to hit the road. One thing we need to talk about is smells. The problem is with the air conditioning system, we probably haven't used it. We don't really use it that often in Canada with our climate anyway, 4 to 5 months because of the winter. So what happens is that you've been to the other stores during the summer, you've seen vehicles, water coming from underneath of the cars on other vehicles. This is the condensation from the actual process of the air conditioning system. So that means there's a moisture climate inside the air conditioning system. So when you have your air conditioning on, the air flows differently over different parts of components to give us a chill. So the problem is that these create a moisture. So the problem is when we don't use it and we turn things off, things can sort of like have a bit of a smell when we turn them on for the first thing. What sort of smells are there? Yeah, that's a smell. Okay folks, that's really about it. One thing that I've learned through the COVID-19 pandemic is keeping my car clean, cleanliness. And one thing I'm getting used to doing now is keeping wipes in the vehicle. So when I finish driving my car, I wipe the areas in which I've touched, and also try and encourage other users of my vehicle to do the same. So I think out of all of it, the cleaning of the vehicle is quite detailed. You can use air fresheners, etc. in the vehicle, but for more information, you can look at the link below, which is the mini home cleaning guide, and that will give you more information about keeping your car clean. So folks, that's about it really. Thank you very much for joining us on the mini virtual meetups. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions or there's any concerns with your vehicle, remember your mini dealers are always there to help you. It's been a great time, so we looked at some great areas of the vehicle, and until the next time, remember, stay safe and be mini.